Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. Sorry, I'm going to have to speak a little bit quieter as it is 6 o'clock in the morning, but we are live for the Formula One Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It is, like I said, almost 6 o'clock in the morning here. I apologize if I look a little tired. Went to bed about 1:30, 1:45 last night and back up 6 o'clock in the morning to watch the Azerbaijan Grand Prix with you guys. Charles Leclerc starting on pole. Ferrari looking really, really good in qualifying, both for the sprint race and for the actual Grand Prix itself. Sprint race left a lot to be desired yesterday, so hopefully we have a lot more action going into the Grand Prix today. Looks like the medium tire is the tire to start on as we're looking through, just as you guys can see on the timing screen, what everybody is starting on except for De Vries, Ocon, and Hulkenberg. Ocon and Hulkenberg are both starting from pit lane. Ocon and Hulkenberg have had a lot of changes to their car under parc ferme conditions, so there's a lot of changes going on there. So sit back, relax. Let me know in the comment section down below where you guys are watching from. Any question you guys have during the race itself, just let me know, and I will do my best to answer it for you. So, guys, sit back and enjoy. Let's watch this Baku Grand Prix. Just drinking my water, and then I've also got my little pre-workout here as well. So we're downing both of those here just a little bit. Sorry, I muted that so you guys didn't have to hear me chugging water. All right, there we go. So Perez looked really good in the sprint race yesterday. Hopefully I believe Max Verstappen has had some of his floor changed after the damage that was done between him and George Russell. That was a whole entire thing in and of itself. Listening to Max Verstappen bitch and complain, it was utterly ridiculous. I can't lie that he acted that way towards George Russell when he tried to apologize, and Max looked really bad yesterday. There were a lot of people who really laid into Max and how he kind of responded to George. And I mean, I would tend to agree. Like, he came to apologize to you. Like, what more do you want from him? Like, this is the fourth, fifth race of the season so far. Like, everybody's still fighting for a championship, Max. So, yeah, we get you're probably the championship, leader, but the fact that you're going to give him a hard time for challenging for your spot it was utterly silly. And it made him look, and there were a lot of people yesterday that were making, that said, he sounds like Lewis Hamilton. I mean, if you're going to be, you know, if you think about it, it sounds like Lewis Hamilton does at times, which is not in a good thing in and of itself. But all right, so we are getting ready to start. We are on the formation lap as they're just going through the castle section now. Like I said, I'm having to stay quiet as I've got a sleeping family right now. So, please, guys, if you are new to my channel and you guys are joining me for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. You can see down in the lower kind of left-hand corner, you can see my subscriber goal this year. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. So if you can hit that subscribe button for me, it would greatly mean the world to me to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. We're free. We're live streaming and doing a watch along of every Formula One race this season. So please, if you guys can, that would mean the world to me if you guys could hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to do one more thing here real quick. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, enlarge that a little bit more. All right, so we are just about ready to go. We're lining up on the grid. Verstappen's in the championship lead at 75 points. Perez in second. Alonso third. Hamilton fourth. Sainz fifth. Russell sixth. Stroll seventh. Leclerc eighth. Ferrari has just not gotten off to the start that I think that they, either envisioned or wanted to this season. And this is a chance for them. They've kind of, I don't want to say dominant this weekend, but they've really, something has changed. Now, race pace is a totally different thing. Hopefully they can figure that out today, because that seemed to be a problem that they were trying to figure out yesterday that they just couldn't figure out during the sprint race. Let's check and see if there's anything on commentary right now that we should be aware of. Nothing that I can see right now. So there's Ocon. Okay, nothing really that we can see there. So we'll go back to the leaderboard. We'll check in from time to time there as well, for potential, radio messages or anything like that. We'll play them over the air for you guys. All right, green flag is waving, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are underway. Charles got a great start. Okay, no problems through turn 1. Very nice. Oh! That was a big hit. Looked like a Williams hit one of the McLarens going into turn 2. Doesn't look like it affected him too much, though, which is good. I've got a yellow flag showing on my screen, but they're not showing it on the race screen as of right now. Okay, yellow flag's gone, so whatever it was quickly cleaned up. Max and Charles... Oh, nope, there is another flag again. Oh, that may be a delay. We may be on a slight delay. It already looked like Max and Charles were already pulling a little bit away from Sergio there. See any massive changes? Magnussen up to 13th. no real change in the top 10. Like I said, Magnussen up to 13th, so not a whole lot of changes in positions there. Gasly up to 15th, Zhou down to 16th. Bottas down to 18th. He lost 5 spots. Magnussen gained 3. So big winner so far is Kevin Magnussen. Woohoo! Yeah, Perez is almost 2 seconds behind Leclerc now. And here's the other thing that we've got to keep in mind is during the sprint race yesterday, the medium compound tires went off quite significantly faster than I think most people thought, and it was quite concerning yesterday. We had people that had such massive graining the tires would barely do anything, the car would barely do anything. So will these tires make it to lap 17, or because that's what they're talking about the first pit stop would be for the medium compound runners. That's a little concerning if you ask me. I don't think they may. I don't know if they make it that far. All right, so now DRS is enabled. How is it that Sainz is falling so far off the pack already? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Charles has just got to play his game, just defend nicely, don't do anything stupid, let Max make the mistake. This was a fairly clean start, I've got to say. Man, there was a lot of Bottas got the most amount of contact there, so he's right behind all of this. Now watch. Yeah, so Logan Sargent lost part of his wing. Norris made contact with Bottas, which sent him to the back of the. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was Albon that made contact with Norris. Verstappen has made a pass for the lead on Leclerc, but he also had the usage of DRS as well, so that could that be the omen that says this race is now officially over? Hamilton ran fastest lap there. Very interesting, 147.602. Sainz is back up on this group, though. That's good. Oh, well, he was. Looked like he was. Here's the thing I think Leclerc needs to do, and this is just me. I think he just needs to be patient, run his own race. Don't worry about losing the lead right now to Max. Stay within shouting distance and, make Max make the mistake. Don't you make the mistake. Make Max make that mistake. Because here comes Sergio Perez, was not going to be able to make that pass going into turn one. Ooh, there's a water bottle out on the track. Come on, Magnussen. You've got to get around Albon. He's already fallen almost 2 seconds back of the rest. Sergio's still right on the back of Leclerc. Where's Leclerc? Leclerc's about 1.2 back of 1 point. Yep, Leclerc's dropped down to third. Sergio's going to get him on this straight here. If you guys, my timing screen is a little bit further ahead of the broadcast stream. So yeah, Sergio's going to get past him, and it's again with the usage of DRS here. I mean, let's be honest, it's. The Ferraris just have no race pace whatsoever. Gasly into the pits already on lap 6. Why is Gasly already into the pits? Did Gasly retire? Not seeing anything from Gasly so far, so I don't know what. Interesting. Trying to check why he would have. Why he would have retired. That is. Oh no, he's back out now. Okay, the timing screens are a little screwy sometimes, I think, when it comes to giving information, because it said he was out. Bottas into the pits now. Something's a little concerning that there are already medium compound runners that are pitting. Yeah, medium compound runners already pitting on lap 7 for hard compound tires. That's what I was telling you in the very beginning was, and that's the thing that Crofty's bringing up is that they were pretty sure these mediums weren't going to be able to last as long as, they expected him to. I mean, that's 10 laps short of where they expected him to pit at. Albon's pitting. Yeah, they're all. He's pitting off of the mediums to go to the hards. Something's not right at all. That they're pitting this early. We've now had Sonoda, Piastri pit, Sargent's pit. A lot of folks are pitting. Still stuck behind Sonoda. That's interesting. It does look like there's some folks that are keeping a better control under their medium tires than others. Hamilton's pitting. Man, they are stopping way early. I don't know if they're even going to get those hards to the end. Great pit stop by Mercedes there, 2.6. Yellow flag. There's a yellow flag. What? Oh, now the yellow flag. Yellow flag again. Yeah, Checo's right on the back of Max Verstappen there going through the castle section. The hell happened to Magnussen? Magnussen just dropped. There's DeVries. He is that. Yeah, Max is pitting just in case there's a safety car here with the yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Trying to figure out what the hell. Safety car. Safety car is going to come out. Magnussen was able to pit. Yep, DeVries is out of the race. DeVries is having a horrible start to his season. Like an absolutely horrible start. Just absolutely horrible. I don't know what's going on with DeVries. He's been having problems left, right, and center. This really hurts Max, who just pit and the safety car came out a little bit later than he would have liked it to. He would have liked it to have come out while he was in the pits or while he was getting ready to pull into the pits. That really hurts him. But he should be able to make it back through the field. All the top runners are going to pit because they shouldn't lose any massive track position here. Let's see if we can find out. Nothing yet as to why DeVries had to pull or went. So it's saying he went straight on at turn 6, but then struggled to get back going. Great stop by Ferrari and by Red Bull there, 2.4 and 2.3. Ocon up to 8th. Great job from him. Hulkenberg up to 9th. Those guys both starting from pit lane and started on the hards. Everybody is stopped except for Ocon and Hulkenberg. But they're both on hard tires. They're playing the long game here. Oh, here we go. Oh, his suspension broke. Wow, his suspension broke. Wow, what's been going on with... What's been going on with AlphaTauri? Like... Ooh, that's interesting from George. What was he doing there? That was really interesting. And ooh, that's interesting too. Yep, had to step on his brakes to make sure he didn't hit him. That could be potentially a unsafe pit release. I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, there's always that possibility. Bottas is back into the pits again. Let's see here. We're going to go to commentary. Let's listen to Nick DeVries. While we're sitting here waiting, we're going to listen to Nick DeVries' radio message here. So here we go. Here's Nick DeVries' message.
No, my left wheel is broken, mate.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. The suspension broke on his car, and he immediately let them know. That really sucks for him. He has just not had a very good start to this season. I mean, there are times through no fault of his own, but then there are times that it was fault of his own. Today, just not one of those times that's his fault. That's just can't blame that on him when you have a tire like that or the wheel break like that. Safety car in this lap. Okay, so this should be an interesting restart on the hards. I cannot believe Sergio's not pushing Leclerc back more into Verstappen. That's a little odd to me. Sergio was having a hard... It almost seemed like Sergio was having a hard time warming up his tires there. Oh. Hamilton almost went way wide into that wall. Yeah, these hard tires will take a little bit to warm up. As Fernando getting past Carlos Sainz there. Great pass there. Remember, safety cars breed safety cars, so we could see another one here very shortly. Zhou did not have a great restart on this. He's fallen back down to 16th. I think he was up a little bit higher than that before. Hamilton got around Russell. Yeah, that was a little sketchy. Russell pushing him all the way out to the pit wall. Charles seemed to be okay with that pass. Looking at some of the replays there, it looks like Charles was like, let him go through, maybe let him blow his tires up before we do, and we'll just tire manage. Well, that was a shit restart, guys. Sorry. Ooh. Car number 11 noted, unsafe release. We'll see if that gets investigated now. DRS is now enabled as Verstappen runs fastest lap 1:45.687. Wow, no further investigation necessary on the unsafe release. Usually that gets some kind of penalty, but they believed it wasn't bad enough to, hand down a penalty. So I'm sure Leclerc may have embellished that breaking into the pits when he was coming in. He may have slammed on his brakes a little bit just for dramatic effect, hoping that would potentially get him a penalty, but that didn't end up working out for him so well. Ooh. Yellow flag. That was a quick yellow flag, and then it disappeared. Pit entry incident involving car 63 with Russell noted. Let's see, anything. Everybody's settling in, I think, right now. Hulkenberg's still running personal bests on those hards. Sounds like his has been no further investigation needed as well. Let's see if that tells me. Yep, no further investigation needed there as well. So, good on him. Because I was going to say, if you don't penalize Perez for the unsafe release, and I don't think you can penalize Russell for entering the pits. Dang it, you had that pass made, Kevin. Come on. Ooh. Man, great job by Kevin keeping that out of the wall, but Alonso radio, tell Lance my brake balance suggestion as I am now. I think it's a good help. Yeah. Wow. You know what? I'm going to give Alonso and Aston Martin and Lance Stroll a lot of credit. I was a little concerned on, going into the season how well they were going to work together, and they're doing a fantastic job so far. Magnussen finally got past Joe and this time holds it. Good job, Magnussen. As you can see it just in the background if you're watching the ESPN coverage right now. Here's Esteban. Ooh. Did he make contact with the wall? Ooh, just kissed it. Kissed it with the back tire. Kissed that back tire. Yep, and that brings Lewis Hamilton into play on Lance after that mistake. Yeah, Lance is getting past. That was a bad mistake by Stroll that allowed that pass. Bad mistake. Just went deep going into 16 and ended up. I swear to God, Mike Crack sounds like a freaking prank call from the Simpsons episodes. Hello, can I speak to Mike Crack? If nobody gets that reference, please go look it up on YouTube. It'll make all the sense in the world once you watch some of those. So far, no team orders yet to Perez. Just waiting. It's just, we're 31 laps, 30 laps to the end. Got to wait and see if they'll give the orders. I hope they don't, but I don't foresee how they don't. Yeah, Lance almost seems like he's got something wrong with his car because George is even now gaining on him after that little swipe with the wall. I wonder if he suffered a good amount of damage. Ooh, Sergio almost kissed that wall. Yeah, he was about a foot off. Not a whole lot going on, let's be honest. Leclerc's dropped 8 seconds, 10 seconds off of Perez. I wonder if it's just playing the long game, knowing that Red Bull, they may not have to make another stop, but they're hoping Red Bull does. Like, that's just odd. Excuse me. Didn't seem like Russell was gaining on Stroll at all there. Yeah, it seems like Ferrari's managing their tires today, whereas we don't know whether or not Perez and Verstappen are. They're almost 10 seconds away from anybody else, and we don't know if that's them, taking all the life out of the tire or if that's them, you know, conserving but just that much better. Such a cool little view there from the castle section. Yeah, he's 9.4 behind Verstappen, 10 seconds back, period. They've got to be playing the long game, I would think. If we get another safety car here, I think that helps. Hulkenberg, Ocon, we're seeing degradation on the hard tire. Yeah, I feel like if you get a safety car now, this will really help Ocon and Hulkenberg, who are both on the hards. Come on, Hulkenberg, get around him. Ocon just dropped 6 seconds behind. There's a problem with Ocon's car, I think. Because he was just 4 seconds back a couple laps ago. I think Hulkenberg's just doing a really good job of taking care of his tires yet. Or tires too, right now. Let's see if Hulkenberg can get around Ocon this time around. Hulkenberg being smart. He didn't need to make a stupid move. Gasly's into the pits again. Yeah, these tires are not hanging on as long as they thought they were going to, because if he's already gone, if he's moving off of the hards right now, he's moving to another set of hards? Yeah, looks like it. He moved to another set of hards. He's going to take these hards to the end. Freaking Ocon is holding Hulk up. Seems like the Haas's have come to life because Magnussen's now only a second behind Albon. He's joined that train, although part of that could be the fact that Ocon is holding them all up. Come on, Hulk. You're going to have to make this move some point. You can't just keep sticking there. Jesus Christ. With this, they're going to bring in Piastri and Albon and Magnussen into this fight here soon. Doesn't look like there's any graining on either Hulkenberg. Obviously the cars are still moving, so I can't quite tell for sure, but didn't look like there was much graining going on in those hard tires, and they've gone 26 laps on those so far. Man, just not a whole lot going on right now. Sorry, guys, if I'm not talking all that much. You guys can see the timing screen there, just waiting for a little bit to happen here. I think this is a little bit of Hulkenberg's problem. I know he's trying to be respectful on Ocon on this pass, but like Kevin would have at least attempted it the couple times that he was really, really close. Like Kevin would attempt it. I think he's got to attempt it soon. Hulkenberg clipped that wall just a tad. So he's asking him to check all the tire pressures. Pressures are all okay, so that seems to be good. Leaders are running now into the 145s. Yeah, something may be wrong with Hulkenberg's car because he's fallen now 1.5 back of Ocon. Lap 28 of 51, and we've had one retiree in Nick DeVries who broke his left suspension arm, left front suspension arm, and that's been it. That's been it so far as this race recap has gone. Perez has benefited from the safety car, whereas Max did not, because Max pit before the safety car got called out, whereas Sergio got called into the pits after the safety car came out. So it really benefited him. But it just looks like Red Bulls are just absolutely pulling away with this from everything we can see. Although Max has now fallen 2.1 back of Sergio. Leclerc ran a new personal best on that last lap. But he's still off of the Red Bulls lap times. Hulkenberg's back within a second of Ocon. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way Checo would ever give up this place. My God. The difference between Max being in the wall and Max missing it was so minute. He is literally using every piece of track he can. What does track dominance even mean? AWS? Like, what does that even mean? I hate such stupid stats. Can we stop with the stupid stat bullshit? Perez running fastest lap took that away from Max. $20 laps to go. Still no. I wonder if any of these two hard compound runners that haven't pit yet, I wonder if they would potentially go to the softs to the end if they have a new set of softs. I mean, because the thing is right now they're hoping that a safety car comes out at some point. That's what they're hoping for here. As Max now steals back fastest lap. Max and Sergio are just going to trade back and forth. Alonso's now within a second of Charles Leclerc. Let's see what they're running. 147s to 146s. They're not horribly far off. 9th and 10th, who have been on, they're on 31, 32 lap old hard tires. They're running pretty well as Ocon just ran a personal best on that lap. We need some excitement. Not gonna lie. It's getting oh, Sergio pulls back fast this lap. 145.311. Ooh, did he clip the wall that time? Yeah, just clipped it. Kissed it. Wanted to give it a little kiss. Yeah, just not enough there for damage. This is how boring this race is. They have gone to a fight between Valtteri Bottas and Pierre Gasly. That's how bored they are with this race. Like, keep that in the back of your mind for a second. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is just, something needs to happen here, like, to spice up this race a little bit. We had that safety car early on, but since then, nothing's happened. Red Bulls are dominating. Leclerc's in third. Alonso's now fallen off of Leclerc. Yeah, they're going to be able to go to softs potentially here because they're running very comparable lap times to everybody else in the field. Like, they have really taken care of those tires. Ooh, he may have clipped that wall. Man, Botas is running into 149. Something's happened. Verstappen now takes fastest lap, 145, 218. Hulkenberg runs his personal best, a 146, 731. He's running near the pace of the guys ahead. And so is Ocon. Yeah, they're basically saying Ferrari's telling signs that we're happy with the tire life till the end. Bottas into the pits. Putting on new mediums to the end. Yeah, we really need a safety car here soon. Perez steals fastest lap back with a 144, 869. Man, I'm telling you, this just is. See if anything's going on in commentary, anything being said there. That's a very valid point from Haas. Haas are trying to G up Magnussen, who is P15, having a frustrating race at the back of that DRS train. Hulkenberg and Ocon really, really need a safety car here soon because they've only got 14, 15 laps to go, and they have got to make a pit stop. Guan Yu Zhou's in the pits. Man, the Alfa Romeos have fallen way off. Is Zhou retiring the car? Yeah, it sounds like he may be retiring. Yep. Guan Yu Zhou's just retired as his name's gone. Man, Guan Yu Zhou's not having any luck today. The Alfa Romeos are not having any luck. That absolutely stings. Ooh. Mercedes potentially getting tires ready. Trying to see if there's any graining on Hamilton's tires here. I don't see anything. Nothing really sticks out, but Alonso ran fastest first sector. Pierre now back on the back of Logan Sargent. Wow. This is just. This is just hard to watch. Not going to lie, guys. Verstappen's fallen 3.5 behind Perez. All right, you two need to come together and bring us a safety car or something, or a red flag, or I don't know. Like, this is how boring this race is. We're now watching Gasly versus Sargent. Like, Jesus. Hamilton is right on the back of Sainz. These two could come together. That'd be... Hamilton is gaining. Oh, come on, Lewis, go for that. I'm saying it only because it could potentially lead to a crash. We need a safety car here that to make this race at least spice up at the end. And it's not even that it's the Red Bulls dominating or anything. It's just the fact that like all throughout the field, like we haven't seen fights, like, and we're focused on the front runners that aren't doing jack squat, and props to Esteban and Nico Hulkenberg. They have run the hards 42 laps so far, and they're still running competitive lap times to everybody else. We really need to get off this replay of showing them almost touching the wall. Like it's just like like they're trying to make it exciting by showing them that they almost touched the wall. Oh boy! Like when in reality, didn't he? Doing what every driver does comes that close. Like it's not a big deal. Bottas is the first driver to go a lap down. I was going to say, ran fastest first sector. They're talking about Alonso picking up pace. They really, I think. Ooh, Leclerc just ran fastest lap 1:44.670. Oh shit, he may have hit the wall there. Hopefully it wasn't. Oh, just a kiss. Okay. Whew. Thanks a lot, Logan, for deciding to defend a little bit more there. I appreciate that. We really need a safety car. It's not going to happen. We've got 8 laps to go. This is impressive from both Hulkenberg and Ocon. The fact that they've both gone 44 laps without pitting yet. Yeah, like this is literally probably the one of the more boring races we've had so far. And Norris finally got by Hulkenberg. That was bound to happen. Damn it. Out of the points. Yeah, there's the graining. You can start to see some of the outside graining on Hulkenberg's tires. Damn it. I'm going to lose a freaking point today. Ocon hoping for rain at this point now with 5 laps to go. Yeah, Sonoda's getting by. They tried to go to Gunther on the wall and he did not answer. Just a shame today. Nothing they could do. That safety car came out at the wrong time and it helped all the medium tire runners, but didn't help the hard tire runners. And now Piastri's by Hulkenberg. Verstappen gets fastest lap, 144.566. Yellow flag. Oh, yellow flag went away. Damn it. He's going to let Magnussen go. Good job. Just nothing going on today. Alonso's got fastest lap, though, now with the 144.241. So he'll get the extra point as of right now. Mercedes could potentially pit here. They've got over 20 set. Yep, that's what they're going to do. They're going to put new softs on George Russell, see if they can get him an extra point. Hulkenberg's mercifully finally pitting. Damn it. Yeah, there'll be no safety car now, so it looks like Perez is going to win unless Verstappen, literally starts running. Wind is getting gustier. Oh, and then a slow stop on top of everything else for them. Wait a minute. Has Ocon taken the... We're on the last lap now. Are we not on the last lap? No, he's not, because he hasn't pit yet. Ocon's going to get disqualified. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you guys doing, Formula One? Okay, so Ocon wasn't going to get disqualified, but... Sergio Perez is going to win the Baku Grand Prix, so he won the sprint race and the Grand Prix itself. Great job, Sergio. As Max gets fastest lap. Shock. You know they told him to push, make sure you at least get a point. Leclerc's going to end up on the podium, though, even though Alonso has made this extremely close towards the end. Leclerc's going to end up on the podium in third. Yep, Formula One has screwed up once again and almost got a bunch of media people and camera people and picture people killed because they allowed them out on the track too early. I don't give a flying F. Those camera people should have been stuck behind the barriers or in the garage until every car is taken the checkered flag. They do not need a picture that gosh darn bad. That could have gotten somebody killed. And Russell got fastest lap, 1:43.370. But that's ridiculous. They knew Ocon had to pit, otherwise he was getting disqualified. Like, so stinking dumb. Wow, domination by Red Bull today. I mean, they dominate again. Sergio Perez gets the victory in Baku, followed by Max Verstappen. This is going to be a season of Red Bull dominance. This is going to be literally Red Bull winning almost all, except for the occasional freak race. This is a Red Bull year, unfortunately, for, some fans out there that aren't Red Bull fans. But, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this live stream. We're going to be, like I said, we do a live stream every race weekend where we watch the Grand Prix, watch timing screens, watch, everything going on in Formula One on Twitter. But, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And, guys, for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringel, saying so long.